Bacon or sausage? That is the question. So, how many times have you come downstairs in the morning, you're thinking, I want some bacon and eggs. And you get the eggs out, you get the toast ready, and you're like, oh man, I really don't want to cook a bunch of bacon and make a big mess right now. So, a couple things. I mentioned this splash guard that I use. My wife got it at the thrift store. To me, it looks like one of those things that you lay on the beach and tan yourselves with. If I did that, I would be lobster red, even if I laid on the beach, period. I'm Irish, so the sun and me don't mix for long periods of time. So, what I do, instead of that regretful morning when you want bacon, but you don't want to cook it, when I have some time, I just take the whole pound or half a pound of bacon and cook it up. And then what I'm going to do afterwards is I just get a Ziploc bag and I put that in the refrigerator. And any time that I want a bacon and eggs or a BLT or something to have bacon with, I've got it in the fridge. I do the same thing with sausage. Sometimes I'll eat 1 or 2 links for breakfast, so I usually won't cook up the whole thing, but I'll cook up maybe half of it. And then this is another useful little tool, especially if you don't want to scratch your pan. But you can see this pan is my sausage and bacon pan. It's kind of scratched up already. But I just line up the little soldiers right here in the pan and cook 4 or 5 of them at a time. Another thing that I do that a lot of people don't do, we all know that bacon and sausage kind of creates a lot of grease, but in the very beginning as it's cooking, there's not a lot of grease, so I put in a little bit of olive oil to kind of get it a jump start, so it starts browning a little bit better. And so that's kind of it. Brown yourself up some sausage, cook yourself up some bacon, put it in a Ziploc after it cools down a little bit, throw it in the fridge, and that way when you want it, you've got it. So this is my overstock, and I'm just bringing this out to show you that out of all the bacons I've tried, this is just fantastic. Really great flavor. It's the Hormel Black Label Bacon. This post is not brought to you by Hormel. So if they're happy that I promoted them, then they're happy that I promoted them. But that's it. Bacon or sausage, nice protein. Bacon's a little bit more lean. If you're watching your fat intake, both are going to have some fat content, obviously. But just nice to have them ready and available. Pull it out of the fridge, throw it in. You can either throw it in the microwave for 20 or 30 seconds, or what I do so it doesn't get rubbery is I just heat up a pan and throw it in a pan with a lid on it for just a couple minutes while I'm cooking my eggs. So if that's helpful, let me know down below. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe and leave any kind of comment you'd like down below. Thanks.